Yo, what's going on, people? One half of Two Chicken Nuggets here, and we are back with Pokemon Floral Tempus. Now, in the last episode, we kinda beat our way out of here. The battle wasn't actually too tough, surprisingly for me. That's just me, okay? We also found out that the Professor Avit, has a daughter, and he ran at the speed of light into this room to go find her. Now, I can't really remember past that what actually happened. I know I said that, okay, I just went through the door and things are happening. Okay, just hold up, game. Let me just speak to the people first. Face cam is gone. That's fine, I guess. No one's gonna miss me. I only had it for a short period of time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on my voice now. Let's get into it, okay? Daddy, are these new friends to play with? No, Amy. These are the kids I raised in the orphanage. The ones I told you about in the story. I remember that story. The one about the 3 kids who grew up and went on an adventure? Wow! I didn't know they were real. Pause. Huh? What's actually going on here? Could you guys give me a second? Let me put Amy in bed and then we can talk. Why? Wait, what's going on? This seems so out of place. Like, why you want to put it to bed when we just had like this mad battle outside? Like, is the situation not as tense as I think it is? What's going on? Amy, it's time to take your medicine and go to bed. She's sick. Oh, is she? But I want to stay up and play with my new friends. We aren't your friends, bro. Just kidding. She's just a kid. You'll be able to play with them after you wake up, but for now, you'll need to take your medicine and go to sleep. Okay. Weird. Alright, I think it's about time I explain myself. Please, brother. For about the last 15 years, I've been working on creating medicine that can cure a disease that's been plaguing our family. My wife was the first to suffer from this disease, and at age 2, my daughter contracted the same disease. Doctors couldn't find a cure and said she would only survive for about 4 to 5 more years. I couldn't sit by and let the same disease that took my wife take my child take my child as well. So I began researching a cure. And I had been working for about a year, testing any product I created on a small Pokemon, but I knew that I needed a more practical test subject. This is when I came into contact with the leader of Team Blight, Venom. Venom was willing to bring me actual test subjects for just a small payment. I was reluctant at first, but my daughter's condition wasn't going to get any better, and I needed to save her. Her well-being was the only thing on my mind. I took the deal. I had to save my daughter at all cost, and I thought that maybe a few children would be enough to test my medicine on. That's just not, like, why would you do that? A few children? What if they died? What if they got a disease? Like, bro, you know how unethical that is just to save your daughter? I mean, it's your daughter, but tight situation, but you can't sacrifice other children. But failure after failure kept me coming back to Venom for more test subjects. You are insane. Eventually, I ran out of funds to pay Venom, and now here I am. Out of subjects, with just one last serum to try on my daughter. Bro's gonna die. What about the orphanage? Did you just run one just to get more test subjects? Wait. Oh, serious, no. I would never do something like that. Before, at least. My wife loved children and always wanted to be around them, so we decided to build an orphanage together. It took a long time for the orphanage to get to how big it is today. We went around finding children without parents or family and took them into the orphanage. We even registered the orphanage with the region police so that any lost children are instantly sent to us. You three were the first we took in. No wonder you were so good to us. Okay, so he probably felt the special connection. That's why he explained, not explained, but how he handled us. So, we weren't kidnapped by Team Blight? Absolutely not. You and a few other children were the reason we built the orphanage in the first place. I just never expected life to hit me this hard. Did it 180 on him. I never thought I'd had to take this path, but for my daughter's sake, it seemed like I had no choice. I can see that. You were desperate, precisely. Were? Bro, this man could do it right now if he had the money. This doesn't excuse what you've done to those poor kids. They wanted to live a normal life and you took that from them. But what actually happened to those other kids? Did they die? Am I not remembering something? Yeah, your story is sad and all, but many children's lives were lost. They died because of your actions. I know. I don't expect your forgiveness. I don't expect any forgiveness, actually. I couldn't sit by and let life just take my little girl away from me. I had to do something. And Venom's offer seemed like the best decision. You see, this guy, Professor Avit, he thought, since I don't know where these children are actually coming from, I'm gonna use them. Without thinking of any other moral issues with it. So, yeah. Now I've been stripped away of everything, and my daughter is still not healed. This is a spiral, a downward spiral. So, what's going to happen to Amy now? Yeah, we can't just let you continue what you were doing down here. Yes, I'm aware of that. I hope when she wakes up, I'll give her the final medicine that my assistants and I could come up with. Bro, what's whack now is that you actually, she is probably not going to see you because you are going to jail, most likely. Yeah. And pray to the gods that it works on her. I'll accept any punishment as long as my girl gets to live life as a normal girl. I hope so too, bro. Seems like it's my only choice now. You've already ran out of choices, Vigor. Nani? What? It's my turn to make decisions now. Venom! What's wrong, Vigor? You look pale. Nothing like your usual demeanor. Or are you afraid to show that side of your darling kids here? Now you see, he has the other side. Venom, you've stripped me dry of everything I have. Just give me time to collect. Vigor. You always seem to be the one requesting things. But have you ever stopped and thought about how greedy you've become? Exactly, bro. We had a deal and you ruined it. Venom's got a point, even though Venom is not a good person. Now, I'm going to show you what happens when you run out of time. And as for you guys, Team Blight will no longer tolerate any interference. My path to supreme ruler of this world will not be stunted because some kids want to play heroes with my business. Once I gather all the legendary mythical Pokemon and siphon their power, small nuisances like you all won't be able to even stand before me. You think we're just gonna sit by and let that happen? We won't let Team Blight get away with anything as long as we're around. Don't underestimate us. We're not going to let you destroy Rialto for your benefit. So naive. You all know nothing of how Rialto truly is. It's such a shame you all decided to walk into this room together. Otherwise, I'd be able to educate you on how twisted Rialto can truly be. What do you mean by? Vigor, your services will no longer be needed. But don't worry, you dying here won't be in vain. Actually, your death and all the others here will serve as an example to future cooperators. Venom, please, Time? Your time was up long ago, Vigor. I assume you all know the guardian of this region, correct? The legendary Pokemon Shaman. Shaman has the ability to purify any polluted area by absorbing the pollution and purifying it within its body. After purifying it, it releases the purified air, and its power creates fields of lush green grass. Now, if I were to harness this power of Shaman and decide not to purify the polluted air, what would happen? No. There's no way. Venom, no! As I've said before, walking into the room sealed your fates. Maybe in the next life you'll listen to those who give you simple instructions. If only your daughter had a more competent father. Goodbye, Avit. Guys, we need to get out of here. It's no use, the door won't budge. Oh, I've got an idea. Hexerus, try to bust that door down. It's no use, there's something blocking the door. Professor, is there any other exits in this room? No. Then we need to do something, or else we'll die here. Garrison, I'm scared. Dory, stay with me, everything is gonna be fine. Guys, is anyone else getting... Faye? Guys, what happened to Faye? She's passed out. It's getting hard to breathe. Guys, cover your mouths. I'll try to get the door. Amy, I can't lose you. Not here. Why did his accent change? Amy, please. I can't lose you. Huh. Chirachi? Wake up. Who is that? Chirachi. Guys, he's waking up. Oh, thank Arceus. We all thought you were gone. I thought you were gone. It's a miracle we were able to get out after we woke up. All the gas disappeared and the door wasn't blocked anymore. Something saved us. Are you feeling okay? You've been out for quite a while. Now, Venom said we were gonna die. So, the gas must have meant he was trying to kill us, but when they woke up, the fact that we actually woke up means that, and the door was opened, something saved us. Like, it let the gas out, if that's a thing. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Let's just find out. Let's find out. That's good news. Well, at least we didn't lose another today. Oh, fuck me. I should just shut up. It's okay, Scarlet. He was gonna find out sooner or later. Chuck, you should go talk to the professor. He's still inside the room with his daughter. He said he wanted to speak with you when you woke up. He told us he's gonna turn himself in and call the police. He said he's done running and hiding. You can rest for a bit if you want. Then go see the professor. We're gonna wait for the police. Let's go talk. What are you saying? She's she's gone, Chalk. The spores that Venom released here were strong enough to kill my daughter. This is all my fault. I have lost everything that I have worked for. I've lost the trust you three had for me. And most importantly, I've lost my daughter. I knew this reality was possible, but I kept trying to run from it. My actions do not deserve any type of sympathy. Everything that has happened today is my fault alone. Through greed and desperation, I gambled with my daughter's life by agreeing to work with criminals. Then, when I couldn't uphold my end of the deal, they took the closest thing from me. Chalk, if there's one thing left you can do for me. No, not for me, for Amy. Don't put that on me, bro. Please avenge my daughter's life. Not for my sake or my assistant's sake, but for my innocent daughter, who has suffered today more than anyone. This is selfish of me, but I'd like to give you a gift. I'm not going to force you to use it if you don't want to. But as your professor and caretaker, I want to give you one last parting gift. Shiny charm. I mean, it may not be much, but it's something. I told Faye to call the region police here. There's not much I can do at this point. All the information about me is out. I just hope that all of you get to live fulfilling lives and not make the same choices I have. I'm sorry I lied to you, Faye and Dal, for all these years. I'd like to be alone with my daughter until the police comes. Please allow me to have one final moment with her. That's tough, dude. You did too much. Did you talk to the professor? I hope he's gonna be okay. He's lost a lot today. I mean, he brought that on himself, man. I really, I do kind of feel sorry, but bro, surely there was another way to go about it. Didn't he have enough money to, I don't know, have a more suitable test subject? I don't know about testing products on people, medicines on people, if there's any other way around it. But surely you don't need to use human test subjects for a product that needed so many, how can I put it, reiterations, so many versions of the medicine. Surely there's a way to see without using humans whether the product actually works. Because that's messed up, dude. You went over the edge with that. Garrison, Scarlett, and Dory already went outside. They said they wanted to get Dory to safety and explain the situation to the police. We should go outside as well. Let's tell the professor. No need. Your friends outside already explained the situation to me. Just wanted to make sure you were all okay. Yeah. We're fine. If you're looking for the professor, he is... Oh my god. Bro, what? What's this man actually... What the hell, bro? He caused so much for himself and he took the easy way out. That sounded like a gunshot. A gun? No, don't tell me he must have, surely. Healy and Nath is down. I'll make sure there aren't any more scientists still running around in the lab. Wait, so what's actually happened to the orphanage now? For real. This man was running a whole orphanage and he risked everything on getting his daughter back to full health. That's absolutely insane. Surely there was another way to like save his daughter. If he had money to get human test subjects, I mean, surely that's a lot of money. He could have got better technology or something. I don't know. Like, dude. More scientists still running around in the labs. You guys take all the scientists we already found to the island. Hopefully we're able to get some answers. Yes, sir. You guys did an amazing job. We're glad all of you came out okay after what you all told me. The police in this region are actually whack, you know. Not many people your age can do what all of you did today. You all were thrown into a scary situation and tried the best you could. We're sorry about what happened to the professor and his little girl. Hopefully we catch the bastards who set this whole thing up. For the long time being, we're going to put this town on lockdown, as well as the orphanage. If you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask. What island were you talking about earlier? Oh, that? We just have an island set up far away out from this region. It's where we take wrongdoers and the like. We're gonna take the scientists there and interrogate them for information. If they decide to talk, then maybe we can do something about Team Blight. Until then, we just gotta do what we can. I guess so. Anyway, like I've said before, you all did well today. I know what you guys saw was traumatizing, but not many people in your shoes would even attempt to infiltrate a dangerous situation like this. I'm gonna get back in there and help out the others. I'll give you all the time to talk for a bit and make sure this place is empty afterwards. We're gonna need the place free of people in case we get into more trouble. Is everyone okay? I wouldn't blame you if you weren't. Bro, how can we be okay? How? We are not old enough for this. This is a lot at our age. I mean, bro, I don't think anyone at any point in their life would like be prepared for this, but here we are. I can't believe he would just do that to himself. God damn it, fucking Team Blight. They think this is all a game, that they can just play around with others' lives like this. Dude, you don't work with criminals. He got that in, like, he asked for that. He worked with criminals into a point where he couldn't pay them back. And now they're criminals, bro. Obviously they're gonna want their payment. Obviously. And if they are criminals, they're willing to do bad things to get the payment from you, okay? So, you can't be in debt to a damn criminal who steals people as one of the devious things that they do. As one of the devious things, bro. And now this man wants to take Shaman's power and harness it. That's crazy. And they want me to feel bad for Avit? Fuck no. How can I feel bad for Avit now? Dude he got into that situation by himself. Damn. It's tough, but like, bro, surely. They can just play around. They can just play around with others' lives like this. They probably don't even feel like they've done anything wrong. That's facts. They're so out of touch with reality that they'd be willing to just kill anyone they feel like. They can't get away with this. That's right. Team Blight took 2 lives today, and they'll probably take more if given the chance. Guys, let's not talk about this in front of Tori. I forgot Tori was here, oh snap. Good idea, Garrison. Good idea. Garrison, what are you gonna do about Tori? I'm going to get Tori back to Lilium City and I'm going to stay with her for a bit. I'm sure Dory doesn't really know what's going on right now. Probably until her father comes back to visit her. Yeah, we wouldn't want anything to happen to her again. We came a long way to save her. You better put in 100% to keep her safe. You can bet on that. I'll see you guys around. Be careful. I won't be so weak next time. I'll make sure to get strong so that my Pokemon and I can protect ourselves. We'll look forward to it. Stay safe, Dory. I will. Thanks for helping me today. Damn, thanks for helping me today. Faye, you okay? You still look like you're tearing up. He was like a dad to us, and he's just gone. If he went to prison, at least I would know he was safe. But all of this is Team Blight's fault. The professor had no choices left. Now, don't cover up for him like that. He knew what he was doing. I know, but it's just, he didn't have to just leave us. Aren't you sad, doll? Of course I'm sad, but as long as Team Blight is out there, I can't just keep crying. I've been going about this whole situation the wrong way. I didn't realize how serious they were until I had to lose someone close to me. I can't be the chill, relaxed guy anymore. I want to do something. I don't want to sit back and watch things happen. I just want things to change. I do too. My sister used to always say, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. That's facts. Whenever I would cry about something when I was younger, she would tell me to get up and do something about it. That's why I wanted to be a vigilante for Marigold City. I thought that maybe I could be the one to change Marigold and get rid of all the bad stuff like the gangs and the stealing. As you can see, that didn't turn out so well. What I'm saying is, you can't just let life drag you along. If Lena was here, she'd say get up and go do something. I'm sorry if I sound inconsiderate. I understand how much the professor meant to you guys. Nah, you're right, Scarlet. Team Blight won't drag us around anymore. I don't want to see another person die because of them. I don't either. I don't want to see another scene like that again. But at the same time, no offense, I don't want to end up like Garrison did back in Marigold. I don't want to become a liability. So I'll do my best to get stronger. That's the spirit. If we want to take down Team Blight, we can't dwell on our mistakes too much. Now let's decide our next plan. Well, Venom talked about trying to find legendary Pokemon. Yeah, apparently they already found Shaman. We don't know where any of the Pokemon are, so we're lost. Well, we could just go and explore everywhere. Hold on. Wait. Maybe I'm getting... Wait. Before I continue. So, the gas that Venom let out in the professor's room with Amy, was him harnessing Shaman's power. Is that right? Because he was talking about, since Shaman can purify air, surely when you harness it, it can unpurify the air, turning it into toxic gas. So there's that. So that's interesting. If I'm getting that right, I'm not too clear on that yet. I'm sorry if I'm leading you astray with my theories or my incorrect explanations, but that's what I'm seeing right now. And there are obviously more mythical Pokemon in this region. We saw a Celebi. Was that right? Was that in this game? I'm sure it was. This game has been long as hell so far. And then what else? Well, the Jirachi now, obviously. Wait, what is that? What was the... Wait, Hold up, wait. There was that code that I was talking about at some point. I can't remember it now. I can't even remember the episode that it was in. But I think... Wait. So it's Shaman. That's an S. It's Jirachi, J. Celebi, C. It is something along those lines. I can't remember. But I think I may have got it correct now. So, yeah. Things are actually gonna go down. Like, things are, like, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Because I'm just thinking now, like, this is only one portion of the story. Damn, and this is episode 3 of Floral Tempus. Not in my series, but in the actual game. I like how they're releasing it. So yeah, there's gonna be more. But there's no guarantee we'd find them like that. What if we just continue how we've been going for now? We've ran into Team Blight in every city we've been in. So if we continue going the same we have, we'll eventually run into them doing something they shouldn't. You're right, but how do we know they won't go back and double check the places they've already been at? Then maybe whoever has the time could just do a quick rundown of this side of the region. There were a lot of places that we couldn't check out before, so maybe one of us could go check those places out. We could probably run into Team Blight that way. I could. I'm not in any rush, and I could debrief Garrison about the whole plan if he decides to join us. Also, it would give me time to cool my head and come to terms with the professor's death. I could even let Garrison know about what we're doing. So maybe once Dory's father shows up, he could join us. Good idea. I guess the next locations are Magnolia City or Aster Town. We could check one of those places next. I'm gonna have to go back and take on Fallujah City Gym. Jeez, Dal, could you be any slower? Lena's gym took way too long for me to deal with. I really hope the next one isn't nearly as hard as she was. She was hard? Ooh. Chalk, looks like you're going to Magnolia City or Aster Town alone for now. Magnolia or Aster, okay. I want to go check up on Lena. I haven't seen her in a while. We'll catch up in the meantime, so don't get too excited and do something rash without us. Or maybe go ahead and do it. You're strong enough to take care of yourself. I'm gonna go on ahead. Remember not to stick around too much. The police wants this place cleared. Okay. Everyone okay? I'm still a bit teary-eyed, but I'll be okay. I just feel so bad for the professor, but even worse for Amy. They deserved happiness, but got everything taken away from them. Team Blight just targets the weak, the people who are desperate for anything. Imagine how many more people they're draining money from. Wait, so did the professor get involved with wait, before I continue, how did the professor actually get involved with Team Blight? He was looking for in quotations, test subjects, but like, did he go to Team Blight and ask them, or was Team Blight someone he knew? Is that a plot hole, or am I missing something? Not a plot hole, but like an unknown. Let's call it an unknown, because this game isn't done yet, and I don't know the whole situation. It's only a plot hole when everything's finished. So yeah. So if the professor went to Team Blight, that would be the professor's fault. But if Team Blight somehow found out that the professor needed human test subjects, then they actually messed up. Because the way they're speaking about them is that they preyed on the weak. Like, the professor can think, bro. Obviously, if you're getting into bad people, they're not gonna tell you that something that what you are doing is bad. They're not gonna warn you that what you are doing is bad. That should be on you. Like I'm sure you guys feel me. Like obviously we actually feel sorry for the professor in the end, unless we found some really devious information. But Venom was like, yo, there's another side to Vigor, another side to Avit. What was that side? Are there gonna be flashbacks in this game? I think that's something that needs to be filled in on, because at the moment I don't really feel that sorry for the professor. Like the whole situation is messed up, like for real. It sucks that his daughter came down with a disease. That I feel bad for him for that happening to him. No one deserves that. But you know, especially if you're a good person doing good things. Like he started an orphanage with his wife for children. Like obviously we know what an orphanage is. So yeah, that's just super sad for him. But the way he went about it, surely there was another way. I still believe there was another way, because they didn't say there wasn't another way. So yeah, other people who were suffering just like him. As much as I'd wish this was over, this isn't going to end unless we do something. And if there's anyone who can do it, who can end it, it's us. You're right. Let's do this for Amy and the professor. Let's split. I'll see you guys around. You guys be careful. Don't worry too much about me. I'll be fine, guys. Did anyone ask? Okay, the police are out here. Let me just talk to the police real quick. The fact that we as officers were totally oblivious to a situation like this makes me disgusted. We need to be better. I see far too many people saying that the police force is so useless. I don't like hearing that. But like, why though? Why don't you like hearing that if it might be true? Why did we get further than the police? Because like a lot of the time police may be limited because they have to act out of protocol and guidelines than just like going straight in. I guess that's limiting for the police. Like we low-key breaking laws here too. So yeah, it's just sad what happened here. I feel bad for the family of those children. Yeah, me too. Move along, we need this place cleared up. And so they said Magnolia, or what you guys did today was really admirable. There aren't many people who would have the balls to do what you did today, but you guys did it. Keep fighting the good fight. How about you do your job? I'm joking. Nah, but for real, like, we kids, can you still, if you're under 20, surely you're still kids. So, let's say under 21. But like, yo, what we went through is a lot, fam. A lot. Like, we battle, like, that's always the protagonist. Like, we unnaturally have. Okay, why am I talking so much? But I'm so baffed by the story, I'm not gonna lie. I also think I should end it here. Maybe, hold on. Team is deceased, what's going on here? I also have to get used to this format again of not having a face cam, because like having a camera is kind of a crutch as to how you convey emotion, because I only have my voice. Right now, when you have a camera, you can look at the camera, people can see you, you know what I'm saying? Why did I come back to this position? I'm feeling Aster Town, but what is route in Fallujah? Where's Aster? I can never get the thing right. Magnolia Enterprises, what? What's that? Pavoria? Where's Aster? Marigold. Galanthus, Paeonia, Lilium, right? I take it this is Aster. Wait, that might trip me. Where's Aster? Hold up. Oh, no one's allowed into Aster, so we gotta go to Marigold, right? I really think I should end the episode here. Fashion industry. Okay. But yeah, let's just get into view. Okay. That was a lot of talking in this episode. A lot of talking, you know what I mean? I'm actually kind of tired after that. So, and there was no Pokemon battles. Weird. I know, right? Not so much, but yeah. Anyway, that was episode 25 of Pokemon Floral Tempus. And yeah, it was a tough episode, yo. A lot of information was thrown around and a lot of things happened. But we're still out here. We're out here to stop Team Blight with the squad, you know. Day and Fall. Day and Fall. Faye and Dal. As well as Scarlet and maybe Garrison if he decides to join up with us again. Yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment if you have something to say. Peace.